Hey everyone, for today's video I'm going to be talking about Valentine's Priscilla and how she performed in game. Jumping right into it though, her slots are 6-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star heal or magic. They're really strong slots. You don't even really need her LB7 as it's literally a waste of a slot. The heal slot is a lot better for her. For her skill, it increases allies' accuracy by 20% for 6 seconds with a 13-second CT. Nothing wild, maybe it could have a slight use on some stages, but it generally won't really be too helpful. For her arts, she heals everyone's HP by 50%, and then she cures everyone's status elements. This is a really strong skill as it's basically all heal oriented, and having either a heal or cleanse for free on top of a 4-star heal slot is really nice. For her true art, it does 40,000 fire damage physical, and for 25 seconds, she reduces the enemy's fire resist by 50%, and allies above 50% HP get 4 arts a second. Definitely one of the strongest parts to her kit. She's able to debuff fire resist, as well as provide 100 arts for the team. And on top of that, she's type F art gen, meaning that she's going to stack with nearly every other art gener in the game except for a select few. It's a really great support in general, and it's allowed my teams to alternate quite fast. As for her super arts though, it does 80,000 fire damage physical, and for 30 seconds, all allies get 150% physical damage and 30% damage resist. Obviously, the multiplier is fairly abysmal, although it's fine as she's not a DPS. The main appeal here is the absolutely insane levels of support that she's going to be giving the team, both an insane damage and damage resist debuff with a fairly long uptime to boot. And having an art gen that can provide damage resist is fairly rare, so this already makes Priscilla even better, but she has the additional effect of damage buffing, which will make a lot of teams insanely good. It does feel very similar to Hazuki's true art in ways, and being how they don't stack, Priscilla would be a great replacement for her if you need more art gen rather than straight DPS. Because in my comps, especially on the Decelia Crest boss, teams have had a lot of art gen with the replacement of Hazuki. As for her passives, she gets 4 arts a second, as well as flinch resist when above 80% HP. She also gets 30% accuracy up, and increases all allies' fire damage by 30%. The passive arts is really nice obviously, especially considering it's not conditional. The flinch resist is also really nice as it allows her to cleanse efficiently on stages that freeze or paralyze, without worrying about her taking the status element herself. The accuracy is whatever, although that AoE fire damage is really nice, as it'll make the mono fire teams that she's on even stronger. As for some equips you'd want to run on her, it kind of depends. For her physical slot, you could do the Fire Summoner's Road equips for some fire resist debuffs. You could also do Izanagi, Richelieu Bikini, Bakuzan Kyoru, basically anything to either give herself art gen or debuff the enemy. As for her 5-star support, with all of them, it doesn't really matter. You can just put anything that you need for the current stage, whether that be Lisa's skirt, Melty dress, or Goku uniform. For her 4-star heal, it also depends on the stage, but anything like Keratos for cleanse, Blessed Nicholas for reviving, or anything to heal the team. For her 4-star magic, you won't ever really need this, and nothing that goes here is gonna really make a difference, so it's not even really worth mentioning. As for crests, you definitely want to equip CT. Arts Gauge is really nice to get her into her true art early on, and possibly even heal amount, as a level 4 will increase her art heal from 50% to a 60% heal, which is fairly noticeable. In all, Valentine's Priscilla is a really strong supporter. Her only downside is that she doesn't really do damage herself, but that's not important if you're sufficiently supporting the rest of the team. She has so much going for her that it's insane. She can art gen, cleanse, heal, debuff, and buff both damage and damage resist. The range of stages that she'll be good on is going to be staggering, because in easy and endgame content alike, she'll be really good, especially on stages with strong status elements or stages that hit hard where the team is in need of damage resist. Priscilla is going to be a godsend. As for some teams, she works well on basically every single team, as nothing about her buffs are particularly exclusive. Of course, she'll be more on physical teams as her super art buff is physical damage, but finding a physical DPS isn't too hard. But the place that she'll work the best in is going to be a fire team, seeing how her true art debuffs fire resist and her passive increases the damage of fire units. Of course, like I said, she doesn't need to be on a fire team, but she's at her full potential there, especially when she's paired with units like Sunraku, Rin, or others. And as for the banner, I didn't really get a chance to mention it since I was a bit busy, but there are a couple of good names on it, namely Valentine's Priscilla and Haruto. But looking at the Elk banner, it also has the addition of Sistina, and while she did kind of fall off, she's not a terrible pickup. Fort is also great for nuking. For anyone who doesn't have Valentine's Priscilla or Haruto, this banner is going to have an insane amount of value, more so the Elk though, since your rates are a bit better. Let me know your thoughts about her down below though, as well as about the banner. She's been insanely fun to use and definitely feels really strong. I also really like her SP art. How deep did you go? Because if you have a pity, I'd suggest holding off for Start on Lisa. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like and sub for more, and thanks for watching.